Hi, Missy K here on the Book Fix. Today my review is of The Elite by Kiera. I recently read The Selection, and you can go back to my review of that if you'd like. Basically, it was entertaining, but I wouldn't actually call it good. I actually made fun of the names in the book quite a bit. And this book, honestly, was fairly boring, unless you just want to read about the fumbling romance and love triangle thing happening. Not much happens. Some of the girls are sent home, and then the girls are mostly nice to each other except for Celeste, who's the mean girl, so she's mean to everyone. And America, honestly, because she's got two guys going on now, because there's Aspen, who is her guy from before, is now a guard at the palace, so they get to sneak around a little bit. And even after the example is made of her friend, sorry, spoilers, but there are spoilers here. Even after her friend is made an example of, about because she had a relationship with another guard, and she was found out, and the sentence was treason, and the prince commuted it to just getting whipped, basically. And so even after that example, she still sneaks around with Aspen. It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Both of them, like, they barely even mention the fact that they could get in trouble. And so then her friend is gone, Marley, and then there's her and Celeste and some other girls who honestly have no personalities. They're all just sort of generically nice, but they want to win, but not too, not enough to be mean, really, but they want to win. Yeah. And Celeste, of course, wants to win at all costs. She's a mean girl, whatever. And the other thing about the love triangle is that America seems to almost, it's less of a love triangle and more of America not having any memory, or any emotional memory, I should say, because she seems to be totally in love with Maxon while she's around him, and then she leaves him, and she says to herself, "Oh, I'm doubting that he actually still likes me," or whatever. And then Aspen comes around, and she fools around with him for a while, and she's like, "Oh, Aspen, don't ever leave me alone." And then by the time that she's back in Maxon's presence again, she seems to have forgotten about Aspen. Seriously, she doesn't seem to even remember that the other one exists when she's in the presence of the other one. So it still afforded me a little bit of hate read enjoyment. So I'll probably end up reading the third one at some point. I do hope there's something of actual dystopia in that one, because there still really isn't in this one. The attacks of the rebels, which, by the way, how awful are the guards at the palace that the rebels get to attack so often? But the rebel attacks are basically an excuse for her and Maxon to spend time alone together, because they get stuck in a hidey hole together. I don't know. Yeah, it's not very good.